I'm Mark Entenberg. I am the head of the Houston location for Scalp Aesthetics, and I am their head tech as well. I've always been in the tattoo industry, always been wanting to learn about it and all different forms of it. And then I've met Corey, I met a bunch of different people actually had in Rochester. I'm Rochester based as well. And it definitely seemed like a profession that I could really learn to do and help people. You know, the thing that I really enjoy the most about it is that the ability to help and change people's lives. And, you know, I mean, the tattoo industry in terms of just being a tattoo artist wasn't really up my alley, but this was kind of something different that I could really see myself doing. So just through the connections I had and meeting Bryce and working with him is what really got me into it, and just kind of watching his development of what he's been doing is what got me into it. My thoughts on the procedures, it's truly an amazing thing. I mean, even just from knowing Corey and Bryce, you know, it really restores confidence, even with my clients. It not only restores their confidence, but it changes their life, like, completely. I've had people come in who just immediately, as they get out of the chair, just feel better. You know, they feel better, they look better. And when you feel and look better, you're gonna work harder, you're gonna go out and enjoy yourself a lot more than you normally would. With hair transplant, they don't necessarily take, but with this, it's genius in the fact that once it's done, it's done. You might need a touch up here or there, but you're guaranteed your result. You see your result right then and there, and that's why it's such a genius concept. I get stories pretty much every week. I get texts, phone calls, pictures, emails even. I try and stay really close with all my clients and have kind of a personal basis with them, especially being the head of the office and trying to comfort them and be there for them along the entire process. So it's only proper for me to make sure that they're enjoying their procedure. But they text me about how it's improved their marriage, their work environment, they just feel more youthful, and they just feel more confident overall. And it really does change their lives, and the texts are just, and calls are just so excited, and it's almost that they didn't even need a text or calling, but they're just so happy with how it's changed their lives that they just want to reach out to someone, to me, because I did their procedure, and just let me know, like, thank you for what you did, and it really has changed my life. It makes me feel great, you know, it makes me feel like I really did something positive and I changed this person's life for the good, and that's what we do in the business, is that our whole goal is to just make people's lives better and make them more confident, make them feel more youthful, and just give them more of a positive outlook on life, you know. I mean, baldness, alopecia, and all the different conditions we deal with really just put a strain on people, you know. Every person has different confidence issues, and especially with the confidence issues these people go through, it could be something that they've been dealing with for a year, it could be something they've dealt with for 10 years. But either way, it's just a huge burden that's lifted off their shoulders. So to be able to participate, yet alone take that and give them their confidence back is the most rewarding experience you could ask for. Absolutely. Educating the client is one of the most important parts of my consults, especially because if you can explain exactly the procedure, you know, be able to explain the different layers of skin, because there's all different kinds of questions we get asked in terms of if they have a hair transplant, is it going to affect their hair transplant, the different inks, just because there's all these different horror stories they've seen online from tattoo artists or other companies, and being able to educate them. I mean, a lot of the time I'll draw diagrams and explain the different patterns versus natural hairline versus a very edged up hairline, and being able to show that we have the knowledge and we have the technology to really provide them with the best procedure that they can possibly get in the entire industry. So that knowledge plays a huge part in really securing their confidence and really showing that they're in good hands in Scalp Aesthetics.